I'm Julia Sondu, showing you where development is happening. Please come and join us. American inventor encourages Ghana to develop bullet trains. An American inventor has called on government to develop bullet trains in Ghana to facilitate the movements of goods and services in the country.
The leading high-speed rail countries now is China and Japan. The fastest trains are made by these guys. The bullet train, in Japan. And the Chinese have built 40 of these trains. And by building 40 of these trains, China is now the number 2 economic power behind the United States. So can you imagine us even building a phase 1? That would take our GDP in Ghana through the roof.
Dr. Thomas MENSAH said the bullet train would move fast in transporting people to and from the urban areas, which would improve the country's economy and the science and technology sector. The American inventor made this call when he visited Professor Frimpong Boateng, Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation in Accra. We can do so by building bullet trains in Ghana, which is very important. It means in 1.5 hours I can leave Accra to Tamale, he said. A bullet train is a high-speed passenger train in Japan, which runs at speeds from 200 to 300 kilometers per hour on the Shinkansen network. Dr. MENSAH said dealing with industrialization and innovation and science and technology were pivotal and strategic for the development of the ministry and gave the assurance that he would work closely with the leadership of the country and the ministry in making Ghana a better country. He said although the parts of the train would be brought from China, the items would be assembled locally by Ghanaians with a joint participation by Ghanaian scientists and engineers from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Cape Coast University as well as University of Ghana, Legon. Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, Minister of Environment Science, Technology and Innovation said if the country develops its ICT centers, machinery and tools would make it easy in developing the country's science and technology sector. Everything is technology, which means the poverty gap is a technological gap, he stated. He said awareness creation messages for the advancement of science and technology was yet to go done well with the people, adding, the technology I am referring to is what we can do as a people ourselves rather than heavily relying on other countries, he said. This, he said, was a relatively accomplishable task as some of the items were produced locally. We have been handicapped for many years, but the government has made progress to move to the next chapter in drafting the National Science and Technology Policy and the Presidential Advisory Policy on Science and Technology, he stated. He said a Science, Technology and Innovation (STI) fund had been created upon endorsement from President Nana Akufo-Addo to help in financing research projects in relation to science and technology in Ghana. Professor Frimpong Boateng said the implementation of the bullet train system was critical and Ghana could also replicate such feats in revolutionizing science and technology in the nation just like how other developed countries had done. We need to produce our own spare parts and machine parts, and the ability to perform maintenance on our machinery to reduce the risks of breakdowns, he said. He said a research done by the Department of Chemical Engineering found out that Ghana imported about 6 million liters of alcohol, mostly for the beverage industry, and there was a company in the Volta region that alone produced 1 million liters. He said, we import about 59% of our own consumption, but we have the capacity to produce even more than 60% with the aid of adequate machinery. The challenge, he said, was the lack of machinery to implement projects which could be solved through adequate funding. He stated the science and technology sector in the country was weak, but was optimistic about the great ideals of the inventor to help develop the country. Professor Frimpong Boateng thanked Dr. MENSAH for his visit and sharing developmental ideals with him. The bullet train which Ghana is targeting is called Shinkansen in Japanese but colloquially known in English as the bullet train. Initially, it was built to connect distant Japanese regions with Tokyo, the capital, to aid economic growth and development. Beyond long-distance travel, some sections around the largest metropolitan areas are used as a commuter rail network. It is operated by 5 Japan Railways Group companies. If things go according to plans, such train may be coming to Accra in Ghana soon. The Japan's bullet train network had the highest annual passenger ridership, a maximum of 353 million in 2007, of any high-speed rail network until 2011, when the Chinese high-speed railway network surpassed it at 370 million passengers annually, reaching over 2.3 billion annual passengers in 2019. Shinkansen in Japanese means new trunk line or new main line, but this word is used to describe both the railway lines the trains run on and the trains themselves. Japan was the first country to build dedicated railway lines for high-speed travel. Because of the mountainous terrain, the existing network consisted of 1,067 millimeters, 3 feet 6 in, narrow gauge lines, which generally took indirect routes and could not be adapted to higher speeds. Consequently, Japan had a greater need for new high-speed lines than countries where the existing standard gauge or broad gauge rail system had more upgrade potential. In Ghana, the story is pretty much the same because as the population keeps increasing day by day, the roads become thinner and there comes a need of bullet trains in the country to reduce traffic jams. Bullet train already exists, like the Tokaido Shinkansen high-speed line in Japan, with Mount Fuji in the background. The Tokaido Shinkansen, which connects the cities of Tokyo and Osaka, was the world's first high-speed rail line. High-speed rail, HSR, is a type of rail transport that runs significantly faster than traditional rail traffic, using an integrated system of specialized rolling stock and dedicated tracks. While there is no single standard that applies worldwide, new lines in excess of 250 km per hour, 160 miles per hour, and existing lines in excess of 200 km per hour, 120 miles per hour, are widely considered to be high-speed. The first high-speed rail system, the Tokaido Shinkansen, began operations in Japan in 1964 and was widely known as the bullet train. High-speed trains mostly operate on standard gauge tracks of continuously welded rail on grade-separated right-of-way that incorporates a large turning radius in its design. However, certain regions with wider legacy railways, such as Russia, have sought to develop a high-speed railway network in broad gauge. The bullet train is not new in the West, but Ghana may be the first in West Africa. Several countries have built and developed high-speed rail infrastructure to connect major cities, including Belgium, China, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Morocco, the Netherlands, Poland, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Taiwan, Turkey, the United Kingdom, the United States and Uzbekistan. Only in Europe does high-speed rail cross international borders. China had built over 37,900 kilometers, 23,500 miles, of high-speed rail as of December 2020, accounting for more than two-thirds of the world's total. High-speed rail is the fastest ground-based commercial transportation. China has the fastest conventional high-speed rail in regular operation, with the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway reaching up to 350 kilometers per hour. The Shanghai maglev train, opened in 2004, is the fastest commercial passenger maglev in operation, at 430 kilometers per hour. The Euro-Duplex TGV trains broke a record of 574.8 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest conventional wheeled train. The Chuo Shinkansen in Japan is a maglev line under construction from Tokyo to Osaka at commercial speeds of 500 kilometers per hour, with operations due to start in 2027. Therefore, if Ghana starts today, it could be completed in the next 7 to 8 years. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.